It was just another ordinary day on Earth. People were going about their lives, commuting to work, getting ready for school, or simply enjoying a normal day. But that peaceful routine was about to be shattered in the most unimaginable way. In the skies above, something strange happened. Earth's military satellites, which always monitored space for any signs of unusual activity, suddenly detected a large, unknown fleet heading straight toward the planet. The radar screens lit up in bright red, and a blaring alarm echoed across the planet's defense systems. At first, the military thought it might be a glitch or a malfunction. But when the signals came in clearer and clearer, it was confirmed a fleet of alien warships was heading for Earth, and they weren't slowing down. The news spread like wildfire. Television channels, radio broadcasts, and social media were filled with images of strange ships entering Earth's orbit. They were massive, towering over the size of Earth's largest cities, their dark, metallic surfaces gleaming like giant shadows in the sky. Panic gripped the world. People ran through streets, scrambling to find shelter, as the first signs of an alien attack became undeniable. Some thought it was a joke, a publicity stunt, or even a terrifying hoax. But as the minutes passed, it was clear this was no joke. People saw the ship's cloaked forms as they phased in and out of visibility. They could hear the distant hum of their engines reverberating through the air. It felt like a nightmare. "What do they want?" the world asked in fear. "Are we being attacked?" World leaders rushed to emergency meetings, trying to figure out what to do. The United Nations convened an emergency session, and every military force on Earth began preparing for a fight. The alien ships were positioned directly over the major cities of Earth: New York, Paris, Tokyo, Moscow. The looming ships were now visible to everyone on the planet, casting their dark shadows over the most populated areas. Alien commanders aboard their ships were confident. "These humans are weak," one of the alien leaders said, observing Earth through advanced scanners. "Their technology is primitive. Their defense systems are outdated. This will be an easy victory." The aliens thought their technological advancements would crush the humans without effort. They believed their weapons were far superior, their ships far more advanced. They did not expect the humans to put up any real fight. As the alien ships began their descent into Earth's atmosphere, a sense of dread swept over the planet. Thousands of ships began to deploy from the larger fleet, hovering ominously, ready to strike. Earth had never faced a threat like this. Alien invaders, with technology that humans couldn't even begin to understand, were here to conquer. But unknown to the public, something else was happening, something no one could see. Behind the scenes, away from the panic and chaos unfolding on the surface, Earth's most powerful secret weapon was ready to be unleashed. For years, Earth had been preparing for the worst. Unknown to nearly every citizen, hidden deep in the far reaches of space, lay a fleet of ships unlike anything anyone had ever seen. These ships were humanity's best-kept secret. No one knew they existed, not even the leaders of the major nations. Only a small, select group of military commanders knew the truth. This fleet was humanity's last hope, a fleet that had been kept hidden from the world. They were stealth ships, built with the latest technology Earth had developed, equipped with advanced cloaking devices, AI-driven combat systems, and powerful weaponry capable of taking down the largest alien warships. The fleet had been in hiding for years, waiting for the moment when humanity would need them most. As the alien fleet loomed closer and closer, ready to strike, Earth's hidden fleet was quietly activated. Commanders who had been waiting for this moment now gave the order to deploy. The stealth fleet was ready for action. While the alien forces believed they were about to face an easy victory, the hidden fleet of humans began to power up, preparing to make their move. The world had no idea. While the public was in chaos, watching in fear as the aliens prepared to attack, humanity's secret weapon, an entire armada, was preparing to strike back. And no one, not even the invaders, knew what was about to hit them. Inside a hidden underground bunker, far from the panic and chaos on the surface, the world's top military commanders and government leaders gathered in secret. The bunker was a high-tech facility, deep underground, built to withstand any attack. This was the last place anyone would think to look, yet it was here that Earth's most important decision was about to be made. World leaders, including military generals and defense experts, sat around a large round table, their faces serious and focused. They knew the situation was critical. The alien fleet was already in Earth's orbit, and they had no time to waste. But what the public didn't know was that Earth's defense had been ready for this moment for years. A top-secret plan, kept from everyone except a select few, was now about to be revealed. On one side of the table, a large screen lit up with schematics of the fleet. A senior commander, looking calm yet tense, pressed a button, and a detailed image of a sleek, high-tech warship appeared on the screen. "This," the commander said, "is the Phantom Armada." A hushed silence fell over the room as the leaders took in the sight of the ships. They were unlike anything Earth had ever seen, dark, almost invisible against the backdrop of space. These ships were equipped with the latest stealth technology, making them nearly undetectable. They were armed with AI-driven weaponry, capable of taking down even the most advanced alien ships. And most importantly, they had cloaking devices, allowing them to disappear from radar completely. For years, these ships had been secretly stationed in Earth's orbit, hidden from the public eye, far beyond the reach of any alien scanners. Only a handful of people knew about the existence of the Phantom Armada. It was the one defense humanity had been building in secret, prepared for a time like this, when Earth would be under the threat of invasion. The room buzzed with a mix of awe and urgency. The commanders knew this was their best chance. "We've waited for years for this moment," one of the generals said, his voice steady yet filled with a sense of pride. "It's time to show the aliens that they've made a mistake." Another leader nodded, glancing at the screen. "Deploy the fleet," he ordered, his voice resolute. "We can't let them think Earth is defenseless." The decision was made in an instant. The Phantom Armada would be activated. Humanity's hidden fleet would finally take action against the alien invaders. As the leaders finalized the plan, a sense of determination filled the room. "We've been waiting for this moment for years," said one commander, "and now it's time to fight back." In the control room of the bunker, teams of engineers and military officers worked quickly to send out the command. The fleet, waiting in the darkness of space, was now fully online. It would take only moments for the Phantom Armada to power up and prepare for battle. The aliens, still unaware of the hidden force, would soon face a surprise they never expected. The time had come. Earth's hidden fleet, the Phantom Armada, was ready for its first strike. For years, the fleet had stayed cloaked, hidden from every radar, waiting for the perfect moment to reveal itself. Now, with the alien invaders above Earth, the time for secrecy was over. The Phantom Armada powered up in silence, its sleek ships gliding out of the shadows of space. They were nearly invisible, their cloaking technology making them undetectable to the alien ships. For a brief moment, the aliens were completely unaware of the threat that was about to hit them. Then, without warning, the first wave of stealth ships attacked. The surprise was devastating. The alien fleet, which had thought Earth's defenses were outdated and weak, now faced a new kind of warfare. Humans had developed technology beyond anything the aliens had imagined. The Phantom Armada's ships moved swiftly, silently, and efficiently, infiltrating the alien warships' defenses. They targeted weak points in the alien ships using advanced AI-driven weapons to disable and destroy their systems. The aliens were in chaos. They had never experienced anything like this. "Impossible!" the alien commanders shouted as their ships were torn apart one by one. Their massive warships, which they believed to be invincible, were now crumbling under the precision attacks of the humans. The alien fleet wasn't just being attacked, it was being completely outmatched. But the alien commanders were not ones to back down easily. Despite the surprise, they quickly regrouped and retaliated. The alien fleet launched counterattacks, unleashing powerful energy blasts that lit up the void of space. Explosions rang out as laser beams and plasma cannons collided in a dazzling display of light and destruction. The battle raged on, intense and chaotic. The Phantom Armada fought with unmatched precision, using its cloaking technology to stay one step ahead. The stealth ships would vanish into thin air only to reappear and strike again, hitting the aliens where they least expected it. It was a battle of ultimate technology, where every move could mean victory or defeat. But the alien commanders weren't finished yet. They began to adapt to the humans' tactics, launching their own countermeasures. Alien drones swarmed through space, trying to locate and destroy the cloaked ships. It was a battle of mind and technology, each side learning from the other in real time. The stakes were high and the outcome uncertain. As the two fleets clashed in the cold depths of space, humanity was proving something the aliens had never expected. They were no longer the weak, defenseless creatures the invaders had thought them to be. Earth's hidden fleet was fighting back with everything it had, using technology that the aliens couldn't even begin to comprehend. This was no longer a simple invasion. It was a battle for survival, where the fate of Earth hung in the balance. As the battle in space intensified, the alien commanders began to realize the true extent of humanity's power. Their fleet, which had once believed Earth to be an easy target, was now being pushed to its limits. The Phantom Armada, with its advanced cloaking technology and precise weapons, had already destroyed several alien warships. But the aliens weren't giving up easily. They had made a grave mistake by underestimating humanity, and now they were paying for it. In the alien command center, the atmosphere was tense. The commanders knew they had to act fast or risk losing the entire fleet. "We can't let them keep gaining the upper hand," one of the alien commanders growled. "Deploy reinforcements and bring in the heavy weapons. We're going to crush these humans." With a swift command, the alien fleet began to deploy advanced weapons and reinforcements. Massive warships, larger and more powerful than the ones already in battle, appeared from the shadows of space. These ships were equipped with the latest alien technology, powerful energy cannons, shields that could absorb damage, and fleets of drones to hunt down the cloaked human ships. Meanwhile, back on Earth, the tension was building. People held their breath as they watched the battle unfold on their screens. The media was buzzing with reports, but no one truly knew if humanity's hidden fleet could withstand the alien reinforcements. Every person on Earth had a sense that the future of their world hung in the balance. The commanders and soldiers of the Phantom Armada also felt the weight of the situation. They knew they were Earth's last line of defense. If they failed, humanity could be wiped out. The pressure was overwhelming. "One mistake, just one wrong move, and it's over for us," said one of the human commanders, sweat dripping down his face as he watched the alien ships closing in. In space, the battle raged on. The new alien warships were massive and their weapons were devastating. The human fleet's cloaking technology was their greatest advantage, but even that wouldn't protect them forever. The Phantom Armada was running out of time. Human soldiers worked tirelessly, coordinating their attacks with precision. The fleet's AI systems helped predict the movements of the alien ships, allowing the humans to strike at weak points. Still, the aliens were relentless, pushing forward with wave after wave of drones and advanced firepower. As the battle continued, it became clear that the next few minutes would determine the fate of Earth. The human fleet had fought bravely, but the alien reinforcements were too strong. The Phantom Armada had to give everything it had, risking everything to ensure Earth's survival. "We can't give up," a young human soldier whispered, gripping his weapon tightly. His heart raced as he realized the full gravity of the situation. "This is Earth's last defense. We have no choice but to win." In that moment, the stakes couldn't have been higher. It was a battle of survival. Would the humans manage to hold their ground against the overwhelming alien forces? Or would Earth's fate be sealed by the enemy's advanced weapons? The tension was thick in space. The humans had fought bravely, but they were starting to feel the pressure. The alien reinforcements were powerful, and the stakes had never been higher. It seemed like the battle might end in disaster for Earth. However, in the midst of this chaos, the humans had one final hope, a powerful general of the Phantom Armada. This general, known for his strategic brilliance and calm under pressure, had been analyzing the situation from his command ship. He knew that time was running out, and the humans needed something bold, something daring to win this fight. It was a risky strategy, but it was their only chance. "We have to hit them where it hurts the most," he said, his voice steady despite the storm of explosions outside. "Target the alien flagship. If we take that down, the rest of their fleet will collapse. It's all or nothing." The general's plan was a desperate one. The alien flagship, the heart of their entire fleet, was heavily protected by advanced shields and weapons. But the human general believed that Earth's latest weapon, an experimental energy cannon, could pierce those defenses. This weapon, developed by Earth's best scientists, was their most powerful tool, and it could change the course of the war. The general made the call. "Prepare for the final push." The Phantom Armada's ships began their final assault. Using their cloaking technology to remain undetected, they maneuvered into position around the alien flagship. The air was thick with anticipation. The general's plan was risky, but the time for hesitation had passed. In the next few minutes, the Phantom Armada launched its most daring attack. The energy cannon fired, sending a beam of concentrated power straight at the heart of the alien flagship. The beam tore through the flagship's shields like paper, hitting the core of the ship with a powerful explosion. The alien flagship began to break apart, its massive structure crumbling in the void of space. "They've done it!" the human commanders shouted as they watched the alien flagship fall. The rest of the alien fleet was thrown into chaos. Without their command ship, the aliens were left in disarray, their ships no longer coordinated. The remaining alien warships, realizing they were losing, began to panic. One by one, the alien ships turned and fled, abandoning the battlefield. The humans had won. The once powerful alien fleet was now in retreat, broken and defeated. Back on Earth, the world erupted in celebration. Humanity had done the impossible. Against all odds, they had defeated an enemy far more technologically advanced. Earth was safe. The people of Earth felt something new, a sense of unity and strength they had never experienced before. The victory had brought them together, reminding them that even in the face of overwhelming odds, they could overcome anything as long as they stood together. But the aliens had learned a harsh lesson. "Underestimating humans was our greatest mistake," one of the alien commanders muttered as he watched their fleet retreat. They had thought humans were weak, easy prey, but now they knew the truth. Earth was not to be underestimated. Humanity had proved its strength, not just through technology, but through its resilience, its unity, and its will to survive. The battle was over, but a new chapter for Earth had just begun. The universe would never look at humanity the same way again.